I grew up in Hong Kong and everyone told me one thing: never go near Chungking Mansions, a place of danger, crime, and black markets.
But to movie lovers around the world, it means something very different. The neon-drenched romance of Wong Kar-wai's Chungking Express.
Fast forward to today, Chungking Mansions sits in the heart of Tsim Sha Tsui, surrounded by luxury malls and five-star hotels. And yet, the myth still lingers.
In this video, we're going to uncover the truth inside Hong Kong's most misunderstood building. Let's go!
Hard to believe, but when Chungking Mansions first opened in 1961, it was an upscale luxury oasis for Hong Kong's growing middle class. But as the city's population exploded, this massive block quickly became the first stop for waves of immigrants.
To survive the influx, the building adapted into a vertical city. Its 5 70-story towers were carved into thousands of micro spaces that bypass regular zoning rules. Residents converted ordinary apartments into hidden restaurants, cottage factories, and wholesale stores.
During the Vietnam War, flats became cheap guest houses for American soldiers on leave. By the 1980s, Lonely Planet branded it as the absolute cheapest place to sleep in Asia, drawing in budget backpackers.
But this improvised growth pushed the infrastructure to its limit. Thousands of high-voltage appliances were hooked up to a sketchy power grid. In July 1993, the main power transformer blew up, trapping 4,000 residents in darkness with no running water for 7 straight days. It was the wake-up call that finally forced the city to step in and overhaul the building.
Once you step onto the ground floor, Hong Kong completely vanishes. This floor drives a global trade network. Wholesale buyers from Kenya, Nigeria, and Pakistan line up at these counters with cash, buying electronics in bulk to ship back home.
In fact, this place became so influential that economists regard it as an unofficial global barometer for second-hand electronic pricing. At its peak, an astonishing 20% of all cell phones in sub-Saharan Africa passed through this building.
Anthropologists call Chungking Mansions the epicenter of low-end globalization. It's a multi-million-dollar trade hub operating out of tiny 2-meter booths built entirely on speed and word-of-mouth trust.
Right along the front corridors, independent exchange booths offer rates for African and Asian currencies that consistently beat traditional banks. Merchants close cross-border deals over the counter, using informal money networks to transfer globally in minutes.
You can also even use Bitcoin and Ethereum here. UK Exchange Limited.
Better than Bible.
Better than Bible.
Yes.
You know what? You can get a free copy of Quran here in English or Chinese.
Look past the crowded corridors and you find specialized grocery stores acting as a home away from home. Stores like the New Delhi store pack their shelves with giant bags of basmati rice, imported spices, and regional brands that local corporate supermarkets do not stock.
For many marginalized groups, these grocery stores function as essential community hubs. In the aisles, newcomers can find housing leads, legal advice, and cultural connection, while shopkeepers and buyers share business advice in a mix of English, Cantonese, and Urdu.
Chungking Mansion has also evolved into Hong Kong's culinary hub for South Asian and African cuisine. The corridors are filled with the scent of roasting cumin, sizzling flatbreads, and simmering cardamom tea.
Many of these food spots are local institutions. Kamal Sweets has been here since 1996, serving fresh samosas and hot chai to vendors before they open their stores. Bismillah Fried Chicken serves fast, hot plates to busy merchants who cannot leave their booths.
This creates a highly supportive environment. Because the space is so tight, business owners from different continents often talk, swap stories, and even watch each other's stalls during breaks.
Head up to the first floor and the vibe shifts immediately. You walk straight into a row of barbershops and Avro hair salon. Tiny spaces packed with people getting braids, trading news, and vetting new buyers before doing business.
Right next door, trade gets heavy. Instead of single items, racks of clothing are packed into massive shipping sacks for suitcase traders to haul onto flights.
Of course, you can find authentic Indian curry here. You can also find Paul's Kitchen on this floor, serving authentic West African peanut stew and jollof rice.
If you came looking for a dangerous cinematic underworld, you'll be disappointed. The building has installed over 300 security cameras. Serious crime is virtually non-existent, and management works directly with local police.
Next time you walk down Leven Road, step inside, buy a cup of traditional tea, talk to shopkeepers, and witness a living piece of global history happening in real time. Chungking Mansions proves that diverse communities can build a peaceful, thriving ecosystem in the tightest spaces on Earth.
Real exploration means looking past old stereotypes. It takes curiosity to step into a place you were told not to, only to discover human resilience and global connection.
Simply because ownership is split among hundreds of independent landlords, making a corporate buyout impossible. In a city that routinely demolishes heritage for luxury skyscrapers, this complex has resisted gentrification.
At Lux Digital, we believe the world belongs to those who are willing to look closer. If you love videos uncover misunderstood places, hit the subscribe button.
Leave a comment below and keep exploring with us. See you next time.